Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. And look, we have TCU back on the schedule. Let's go look at recruiting wise to see what we're doing. Texas takes over with Octavius Whitted. Like a hard sell him. We're gonna need a window. Christian, just commit, bro. What you waiting on? Clemson's not recruiting you. That's gonna be tough to compete with those guys. Stan, he look like he gonna be a beast. We didn't get many recruits this recruiting cycle. We have to go ham in the transfer portal just for depth. All right. We know how TCU. Let's see if they have any injuries on their squad. Got some people that's out. But we're gonna have to figure it out against them because they just killed us in Raymond James Stadium. So let's see if we can revenge our loss, our only loss of the year. Let's see if we can do it tonight. All right, let me stop talking and just focus on this game. I'll be back.
What began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on last year's national champions, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway.
Oh, next.
Trophy. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So TCU's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So USF's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line, and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They get it down, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Taken down, but not before it makes the first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Good throw, catch made on the out route. Run down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Run down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Breaks into the clear. And the play is good enough for a first down. They move the ball to the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. Oh, what a move. He's in the clear. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. The Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz here. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size. He has instincts. He gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period.
TCU 14, South Florida 7.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down at the 32. The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. USF.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. And they tried to go, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a
Gotta stop these niggas at least one time.
The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The RPO caught to the right. And the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion.
What's up?
Again, this is a really nice job here
What's
by the
up?
defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation.
What's up?
Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a good grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Bulls will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4 fourth down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
TCU 14.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Here he goes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. That's reeled in. It's Palmer. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the Horned Frogs will try to keep this drive moving. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Miranda.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive.
I understand the offense going with a quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. He escapes the pocket. Clean toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's West. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Defense not pressing this time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch man on the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
If you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but first down from the 13.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside for defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, South Florida. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
The return is tackled down at the 20-foot, and the TCU offense will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Palmer. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down coming up after that running play. To throw, it's Hawkins. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive moving. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Palmer. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. USF offense is back out there now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
USF has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
28, TCU, 24.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass not complete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Snags the quick throw.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
He's in the field. Physical one earns the 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And they hand it off to the back. Here he goes. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter.
TCU 31, South Florida 28.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. Reception lets about 7 yards with 4th down coming up here. The Bulls will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the 4th quarter, of course you've got to go for it on 4th down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And it falls incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get him as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. We are all tied up here in the final stages.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Looking to scramble. He gets the first and more. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. They move the 6, but hold to the line here on 1st down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback finds
Why he's so open?
on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a gainer there.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, USF.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to run it. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or then check him out. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. They play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Well, the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. It's a quick grab. Breaks into the clear. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk. The offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to acknowledge that the offense was just really good.
On that interception. They was cheating real bad this game.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, they have us if we're out of it. No, we're in. We're the 8th seed. TCU is the 12th seed. Fucking TCU, man. Another Ohio State receiver wins Heisman. Shocker. There you go, Glenn. There you go, Glenn. I'm happy for you, man. We face off Texas. At home. We get a home game. Okay. Let's see. Any job offers? Oh. Let me see. I might leave to go to the Notre Dame squad team. Let me see who's on Notre Dame. Quarterback might leave. They have no running backs. You know what? I'm gonna stick with South Florida. I can't go out like that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with South Florida. They look enticing though, but I'm gonna stick with those guys. Enticing, but I'm not going. See how we ended the season stats wise. They cheated my boy Ding with that interception, man. That was horrible. I still can't get over that. They cheated real bad. All right, let's see who made the All-American team. Right tackle Isaiah made it. Dingu made first team. Alonzo, all three of my linebackers made it first team defense. Gavin made second team. Legend made second team as well. Cumberland. Yep. Of course, Michael Hawkins. Michael Hawkins he was just hard to stop. Couldn't do nothing with him. First team Parrish, even though he was hurt for most of the year, he made it. Carver. My whole defense. Made first team defense. Then my whole defense made first team. TCU. I just couldn't do nothing with those guys. I couldn't do absolutely nothing with them. What the hell? We gotta go get him. We gotta get you, Stan, bro. I ain't letting you go, bro. We in the battle. Okay. I'm gonna let it be right now. Let's see what his death. Normal, so I ain't missing out on him. I'm trying to see his normal. I was hoping better. And Dre's a star. Amari is elite. Star and elite tight ends. Amazing. Yeah. Impact receiver. I can live with it. All right. We'll end this video and come back with the Texas game. Peace.